Can't see you in there, mostly. There you go. How you doing, girl?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, she said.
Why you calling me girl?
What do you want me to call you? Huh?
No, I like when you call me.
Yeah, because you're a freak. That's what it is. Because you are a freak.
You can't say that on YouTube.
Oh, we can't? People say any and everything on YouTube.
You can't say that on YouTube, so I should clarify.
Oh, yeah. They don't like. What are you making? Potatoes? This is breakfast, right?
Potatoes and sausage and eggs.
Potatoes and sausage. Call it possage.
And eggs for you.
Eggs for me.
Oatmeal for London. Waffles for Paris. Bacon and eggs for me.
Wow, that's a lot of different things going on right there.
Yeah, well, everybody has different
Taste
dietary
bud.
needs.
I guess that's really kind of you to even want to do that. 'Cause you know these women nowadays,
You know me.
not only will they not cook for their kids, they will cook. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I didn't say that out loud, did I?
Where'd you put all my cutting boards?
Oh, probably.
They're all right here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did I do that?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't know you really liked them and stuff like that. So,
They go down there, but I appreciate it.
see, look at that. Nice guy. And Milan is right next to me. Looking like a sack of potatoes herself.
Little baby. What was I about to get her? I meant to put something else on her plate.
Oh, don't cut your finger.
I got this, but I appreciate it.
At least not the ring one. I need people to know you mad.
Wow. You need to get a bigger one so more people can know I'm married.
Oh my goodness. You know what? You are actually right about that. You should have a bigger ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that is true. We gotta work on that. To show that I'm a good husband.
That doesn't prove that you're a good husband.
Oh, it doesn't? Well, then why do you need an expensive ring then?
I didn't say I need an expensive ring. I said bigger ring. Did I say expensive? You said expensive. See,
Of course it's
that's
gonna be
the problem
more
with these
expensive.
modern men.
If it's gonna be a bigger ring, then it's gonna be a more expensive ring.
Nope.
That's not true?
Nope.
Okay, you're right. I'm gonna get this bubblegum machine ring.
They make lab-grown diamonds now.
That's what they tell you?
Yeah, and I believe it.
Oh, you believe it, huh? Okay. When I come with a lollipop ring, like from Norbit.
That's not
No, it's all about love, right?
funny.
It's all about love, so that's what I'm gonna do. Yes, indeed. So, did you ever think that you'd be a Tradwife?
No, I don't think I ever knew what that was. I never saw it, ever. I never knew that was an option.
So what do you say to all of the women who say, you know what, girl, you need your degree and go to college for, 8 years and stuff like that, and then be a boss chick. You don't need to be no traditional wife, taking care of home and family and stuff like that. That's stupid.
Well, it'd be hard to only say one thing to someone who is already stuck in that mindset. And like I said, maybe they don't think there's another option, or maybe they have a negative connotation of that option. But I would just say to just look into it, or follow a few Tradwives, see what their life is like. People assume, oh, it's slavery, it's oppression, like they can't do what they want to do, and I don't want to be trapped at the house all day. I'm not trapped at the house all day. There's just a lot of assumptions about it for the people that have heard of it. Again, I don't think I ever heard of it. I never heard of a stay-at-home mom, really.
Because
Actually,
it wasn't as well known as it's starting to become now.
Yeah, it's definitely definitely more popular now.
Because people were told, hey, if you a stay-at-home wife or mother, then you're not cool. And, oh, girl, he's gonna leave you in 2 years, and you won't have anything to say, or you won't be able to get a job.
Well, I think so. Probably my first experience of hearing about it was in college. I was like 20, so this is like 15 years ago almost. And there was this
You're looking
girl.
young and gorgeous.
Thank you. There was this girl there. She was an incoming freshman. She was a volleyball player. And she was going to college at this expensive college, but she said that she wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And I'm sitting here thinking, like this just blew my mind. Why are you here in college at this expensive private college, and you want to be a stay-at-home mom? Like I just thought about that for forever. This is 15 years ago, and I never forgot that. I know exactly who said it too.
Who said it? I want to. Oh, let's put her name.
Hannah Logan.
Hannah Logan.
Yes.
Hannah, how does she look?
She's petite, small frame, pretty, light. Of our lighter friends.
She was lighter. What's her name? Hannah
Logan.
Hannah Logan. We need to look up Hannah Logan.
Yeah, I think she's on our Instagram.
And just say thank you to Hannah Logan, even if she's not doing that now in her life. It was God used her words to at least plant something into your life. So we're gonna find you, Hannah
And
Logan.
she was only, like I said, she was an incoming freshman. She was only 18. She had this mindset coming into college at 18. My mindset coming into college at 18.
I know what your mindset
Get away
was.
from my parents. Let me get as drunk as possible.
Yeah. See,
build
that's
my
what I remember.
alcohol tolerance. Yeah.
I remember that time you fell out the taxi and started rolling down, fell down in the sewer, and then you and your 4 brothers and Master Splinter came.
This is Ninja Turtles. That's funny. That is funny.
That's crazy though, but that's crazy that even at that time for her anyway.
Yeah, so you
she
know
was thinking about that.
Yeah, so she had that influence, or she knew that was an option, and she saw that it was a good option.
That's awesome. That is awesome, man. I love it. We'll find you, Hannah Logan. Yeah.
She's on our Instagram.
She's on our Instagram?
Yeah.
Like we follow her,
I
she
think we
follows us
follow
or whatever?
her. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And you never told me about Hannah.
I did. You just don't remember.
Oh.
I told you about her at least 5 years ago.
5 years ago? You know how old I was 5 years ago? 5. That's how old I was 5 years ago.
Don't let me forget to get seasonings for the cookout.
Seasoning?
Yeah, for the cookout.
Oh, for the cookout. The cookout is what, next week?
Next Thursday.
Oh.
Next Wednesday. One of the two.
It's going to be a party. It's going to be a party. We doing it at the bar outside?
Yeah.
I would imagine.
Yeah, my dad's going to grill.
Your dad's going to good. He grill, I eat. I think that's a good trade-off. That would be awesome. We got to get some more gas and stuff like that.
Yeah, I told him.
But that's good. Welcome in. Welcome in, man. If you got questions, anything you want to ask about Tradwife, about marriage, about relationships, about divorce, about, why airplanes stay in the sky even though they're so big and heavy. You can ask anything. We're here.
You know what? Another thing that
Yeah.
you said, what would I say to someone about Tradwives?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people just think that if you're a stay-at-home mom, that's all that you do. You can't do any kind of work that you want to, or explore your creative skills and blah, blah, blah. But that's not true. You can, you're just not building someone else's dream while doing it.
That is unique too, because I think a lot of people have taken on the mindset that I'm important if I work for somebody else. And they think that that being a stay-at-home or a trad wife, that all it is just staying at home. But no, the whole globe is your adventure.
There's a lot of freedom.
You get that freedom. You get to do anything, and you get to build income and build a empire of your own instead of just working for somebody else. And I can guarantee. Here's what I can guarantee you: that the person that you're working for, especially if it's a man, his wife is not going out working for somebody else. His wife is taking care of home, taking care of kids, or whatever the case may be. And that's something that I think we have to at least have the conversation about, think about, and stuff like that. So good point. Good point there. You're pretty smart there, Afro lady.
I am. And I'm just a stay-at-home mom.
I mean, you got your degree too, though.
I do.
You did get your degree.
I do.
And now, where is it anyway?
Where's what?
Your degree. That
You know, we probably left it in North Carolina.
Wow. Are you serious?
But I didn't cling to it like that. Like, oh, we have to have a picture of it on the wall, and we have to.
You can always order another one, right?
Yeah, I think we can order another.
Not that we would, but I'm just saying.
Me too.
I'm gonna hang my degree up too.
Okay.
100 degrees.
Okay. You got your insurance thing too.
I'm not playing. I'm not hanging up any accomplishments of mine on the wall at all. Y'all are my accomplishments.
There you go. I was about to say
yeah,
that.
see, I know you, girl. I know you. We're
Yeah.
about to celebrate our wedding anniversary too.
Yes, we are next week.
God.
Next Wednesday.
So next Wednesday we celebrate, and then next Thursday we cook out.
That's right.
What should we do for our wedding anniversary?
What did we do last year?
I don't even remember. Probably fight on you.
Definitely not. Let's try to find something in the city to do, like not this city.
Not the city, tired of the city. God.
The next bigger city.
Wow. Maybe I don't know. Because this is a new city for us.
I mean, there's stuff here. We can do stuff here.
Yeah. There is stuff to do. And I like this. It's pretty here.
It's very pretty here.
That's right. You tell them, Alana.
I'm mad someone called me a tomboy.
Wow.
Just because I cut my hair off. I was starting my natural journey, my natural hair journey, in that video that you posted.
Yeah, that was pretty good though. 12 years apart from like.
I believe that was 12 years ago. So we weren't married yet when I.
No,
we weren't.
We were dating.
Yeah, because I was
when we did that video. Yeah, we were close to. I was ready to get married.
You want some water?
You know, you were like, no, I don't think you're the one for me.
Is that what I was saying?
I saw this big buff guy named Tim, and I'd rather date Tim instead of you. I think that's what the conversation was, right?
I don't think it was.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think that was it.
You look like you dated Tim, and some dude named Tim, with half haircut.
Tim don't even sound like my type. Just the name would would disqualify.
What was your type before me anyway? Yeah, put some pressure on you.
Well, prior, okay.
You see it, pressure.
You gonna let me answer? Prior to college, my type was like 1 or 2 years younger than me, or they were like a little bit shorter than me, so that I could wear the pants in the relationship. And that's exactly what I did. I take that back. I did have a couple that were much taller than me.
You wanted to bully them.
And that were the same age.
You wanted to bully the man that you were with. That's what it was.
I wasn't trying to bully them. I just wanted to call shots.
That's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. I want this relationship to end. It ends. Yeah.
Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want to be the one running your relationship. If you're a lady, do you want to be the one running your relationship? If you're a man, do you want to be the one running your relationship? You wanted to run the relationship. That's what it is.
Really, neither one of us should have been running the relationship at 15, 16, 17 years old.
Oh, okay.
What 17-year-old boy is going to lead me?
Oh, I don't know.
I'd be the captain now.
I guess so.
See, so, yeah. But you feel bad.
Maybe. It makes sense, I guess. You sure didn't end up with one of those, though. Just so you know.
Didn't.
Just so you know. Isn't that right, Milan? So
I hugged you for the first time, and I was just like,
That's right.
It's a real man. Look at that Adam's apple.
Really? Slap my Adam's apple like that? I'm over there like.
Look at that Adam's banana, too.
You are a freak, man. This is live. This is live.
That.
Like, what is she talking about?
Let's talk about fruit.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh, you just talking about fruit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember my first hug. I remember our first kiss. I remember the song that was playing.
You remember our first hug?
Yeah, yeah, I remember.
Okay, what was going through your mind?
First hug, ill, get this woman off of me. I'm
Really?
so innocent.
I can't tell.
I was like, yeah, you know what I was thinking?
What?
I want to take this girl in my apartment and put her through the wall. That's
Yep.
what I was thinking.
That's what I felt, and I remember thinking like, "Ooh, I can't come back here again."
That's what I was
This is outside your apartment. I think I had
Yeah.
dropped you off or something.
I can't
Maybe
remember.
I was trying to get my letter of recommendation.
Yeah, you were trying to get your
Something.
letter of recommendation.
I just know it was nighttime when I left, and I gave you a hug.
yeah.
Your Adam's apple just right here. I'm just like all this just manliness. I'm just like, ooh, I cannot come back here. We had work together. We worked together.
We sure did.
We sure did.
did. Good stuff. Good time. See, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. You remember that too? That was before you came around, Milan. You weren't around then. You know. You came as a result of that hug. Gee whiz.
You know what? I don't think people. I mean, it didn't really like click in my head maybe till recently, but people don't think, you know, when you're sending off your kid to get married, not kid, but you know what I mean. It's not like for every child that you have, that you birth or that you have, like that is going to be a family. It's not just, oh, a child and then, you know, their future spouse. It's going to be a family. A kid, like a wife, spouse, and kids, and grandkids. That's a whole family that you just birth out of one child, and then how many kids you have. And I don't think people think about that.
That you don't think that people realize or think about as much?
I mean, they don't think about it till like later on when the person gets married.
What do you mean? Like that they're going to be a family?
Yeah, people don't really think that far ahead.
Well, no. I guess most people only think about just the physical interaction, and then when reality sets in, especially in the modern day, people just off the kid or.
Right, and that's the equivalent of offering a family, a future family.
That's true. That's serious, but that's true. You know, people don't think about that because they're thinking more just a physical attraction. Like because they don't. If you ask, let's say you ask a woman, most women right now, modern women, if you ask them, hey, what are you looking for in a man? She's gonna say, a beard, or I want a man that 6 figures or 6 feet tall. Those type of things. None of those things that can raise a kid or raise a family, that can lead a family, that can give provision to a family. None of those things that are important for longevity.
You should make a video about that today.
I should make a video about that. That's the language of kings, man. I should
text
make
you.
a video.
I'll text you.
Oh, you gonna text me?
Yeah.
You got my phone number?
Sure do. Video.
That's good stuff. But that's what happened, man. And the same with men too. I want a woman who's curvy, with big lips, willing to do this or do that in the bedroom, you know. None of the stuff that's gonna raise your kids.
No.
None of the stuff that's gonna show you respect. None of the stuff that gives value or worth, importance. None of it. Then you wonder why you married to a straight up demon.
Golly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa. Like, what happened here? You know what I mean?
So do you think that it's common for women to change her ways like that drastically? If a man, you know, falls in love with some woman, but she's disrespectful and like she don't even have the same mindset, can that be changed? Is it likely that could be changed with the right teaching, or like is that just once in a blue moon that you might find a woman that
will change? No, it happens all the time. Change isn't edible. Even though most of the people that you talk to in a marriage will say, I don't want to change, or I've been this way, or I was this way when he married me.
Yeah.
No, no, you're not. People change year to year, decade to decade. People change. The issue is that you're changing in the negative, or you're changing in a direction that's opposite of your spouse. That's the problem. But everybody's changing. Everybody's changing. Everybody's moving in a direction and stuff like that. But the problem is people are moving away from each other.
Right. Okay. So I was going to say, what do you say for people that they are married? They were this type of person when they got married. Now, a few years have passed. Neither one of them are the same, or they both changed apart. And then, like, is there coming back from that?
Is there coming back from that?
Yeah. Can you come back from that?
Yeah, because just as something can change in a negative, something can change in a positive. It's possible, but again, most people don't want to change. They just want to stay where they are in their minds. Who's this? Alexandria? If I'm pronouncing that right. Alexandria, did you get my question come through? No, I didn't see it. You can write it in the comments right there, Miss Alexandria, and we will tackle it if you don't mind. So again, everybody's changing, correct? And that change can happen in the negative or in the positive. The problem is that when change starts happening, it's going unparalleled. So he's growing away from her in changes, she's growing away from him in changes, instead of them growing together. Like they agreed upon the marriage, that we will grow together, we'll learn together, we'll be there for each other. But no, with the influx of friends and family and all this type of stuff, one starts to read books, the other starts to read corn,
reality TV shows.
or reality TV shows or whatever, boxing, UFC, whatever, and that's where the issues come. That's why it's so important to have hobbies together, travel together, do things together, so you're growing in the same direction. You don't have to like the same exact things, but move together. You know what I'm saying? That's what the marriage is supposed to be.
What hobbies do we have together? My hobby is volleyball. Your hobby is video games. We don't necessarily do that together.
No, not all the time, but we support each other in that, right? Because those things, I don't know, those things are your outlet for yourself.
Yeah.
Right? So, hey, I need a little self-time, and you get, 2 hours to go play volleyball today, and I'll get, 15 minutes of playing the video game.
Really?
before the girls take over and stuff like that.
Okay.
But the stuff that we do like to do together, we are big into movies, and we always have been. So we watch movies together. We watch shows together. We sit around. We joke together. We go look out at the sun outside together. All those things are there too. So you got the balance of self stuff that you want and the balance of couple time. So we're always growing together. And I must say too that you have a pretty good leader. So I'm gonna make sure.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm saying? That's the way you have to do it, man. But a lot of people get to a point where they feel like they have outgrown their spouse. And I'm too good for him or too good for her, or she's not freaky enough for me or whatever. All these type things.
So basically, does that boil down to the leader? If they grow apart and they're not able to grow back together, is that on the leader?
I think the leader should take responsibility for everything. He's the leader.
Yeah.
Take responsibility for it. Even though you didn't actually do a particular act that may have been wrong, but you got to find, one, take responsibility. I didn't see it. I didn't see the failure coming. I should have addressed it earlier. Or maybe I did address it earlier. Maybe I should have addressed it in a different way. Whatever the case may be. But you're the leader, But at the same time, with that leadership comes, a lot of people gonna give you a lot of the praise too. Look at Henry got his house in order, man. Craig, he running his thing. Blah blah blah, and all that. That comes with the leadership too as well. So there are benefits to it as well. So good stuff.
I think you should make a video on leadership today.
I should make a video on leadership. Really?
You want me to put your breakfast in the microwave?
Please, if you don't mind. I like the gold little belt you got going on. I like the outfit too.
Thanks.
You are so fine, girl. You blushing. I got a blushing now.
I put blush on.
Oh, you got put blush
That's all
on?
it is.
Alexandria, I'm a stay-at-home mama with young children ages 10, 5, and twin 2-year-olds.
Woo!
Twins are still home with me, so they and me, so they, and I'm pretty exhausted and touched out by the end of the day, or worn out by the end of the day, maybe. What are some ways I can better serve my husband, put him first, aside from my regular duties, responsibilities to the family household? I already start with prayer, but I'm looking for some actions to take as well. Woo!
Read the start of that question. What are some things that what?
What are some ways I could better serve my husband? Put him first, aside from my regular duties, responsibilities to the family/household. Very good question.
When she is
Wow.
touched out. When she is touched out. Did she say touched out or worn out?
When she's, I don't know if it was a miswrite, when she's touched out
Yeah.
by the end of the day, or when she's exhausted and worn out by the end of the day, maybe.
Touched out is a thing where the baby's been on you all day. You don't want any more
yeah.
touching.
Oh yeah, nobody ever touches me, so I don't know what that means.
You mean the kids. You're not touched out by the kids.
Ah.
Okay, so what can she do to serve her husband still?
To try to keep him first, even though she's touched out, she's worn out. That's a lot with 4 kids, and
That is a lot.
the twins are small and all this. That's a lot.
Well, I think, I know you hate this word seasons because I talk about seasons all the time, but just I'd say be mindful of the different seasons that you're in. Right now with 2-year-olds, it's going to be a very hard season. Not saying, don't try to still make time for your husband, but just give yourself grace with this season. Next year, there'll be 3-year-olds, 2 3-year-olds. Probably be easier to manage. It's going to be easier as they get older. But right now, in that 2 1-year-olds and 2 2-year-olds, give yourself grace. But as far as ways that you can put him first, I would first start with knowing what it is that he likes, what is important to him, what are things that maybe he has been asking you to do. Maybe he has been asking, oh, I wish you would do this. It'd be great if you would do this. And maybe you're like me and you have a terrible memory and you forget things very, 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 very easily. So I would start with that. Is there anything that he's already voiced that is important to him, or that he likes, or that he would like more of?
I would say too that one, I'm sure your husband understands, and I think that it's key to build routines, especially when your kids are young. Build routine, so you know when they're going to eat, when they're going to be being put down for bed, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
And within that routine, build a small time that you can do different things with your husband. A very small time, and that doesn't always involve touching. I'm sure he's like, yeah, touch me, baby, but it doesn't have to always involve touching. It can involve connection, whether that is like me and Victoria, we do movies, we do a show, like a 30-minute show around the routine, right? So you know what to expect. And it doesn't have to be a daily thing. It can be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday thing that you do. And at the same time, Miss Alexandria, I would say too, that your husband has some responsibility in that as well, as far as, I'm sure he works and does a ton of things, but on which day of the week, or which 2 days of the week can he pull some of that load off when he gets home, even though he's super tired, and just grab 1 hour away from you so that you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe it's just sit in a bath or whatever, just 1 hour on top of his day, if possible, that he can just snatch that away from you completely, so that you can kind of reset, that you can just kind of go look at, the moon. And people think that's just crazy, but, just going outside and looking at the mountain, or looking at the street, or just getting away.
Just being able to walk away, go scroll on your phone for an hour or something.
Yeah.
And especially if you know to expect that, you know how often to expect that, when your relief is coming, kind of thing. I think that will help your mentality. Also, like you said, with the sleep routines, like that is so key. We have 1-year-old right here. She's almost 1.5 now, but I don't know how you guys do sleep with the kids, but we got a big giant rail thingy that goes all the way around her bed. There's like a queen size bed, and with that, we didn't have to co-sleep with her or be nap trapped half the day or all night and stuff like that. So just that one purchase solved like so many, I wouldn't say problems. It was a solution to many things.
Is that on our Amazon list?
It's on our Amazon storefront, yeah.
So it's on our Amazon storefront. Maybe
It's under Baby Essentials.
maybe I can put that link in.
It's on our main link.
So our main link.
Our
Okay.
Amazon
So yeah, you can
storefront,
go to our main link and get that railing. It's a bed railing that you
Yeah.
can just clamp down and clamp back up.
It
but
goes, yeah.
and you don't have to worry about kids like falling into it because it's strong, but it's net like. But that was a big help for us, so that we didn't have to run behind kids all the time. We can put them down, we can set them down, they can fall asleep.
Yeah, and we were able to establish consistent routines with that, like nap time at this time. Put you in your bed, we go do whatever we want to do, and then bedtime, same thing, bedtime, 8 o'clock. She's in the bed.
And I'll close it off like this too, because we got routines in there, so timing, and your husband's help with that. Yes, but also I would say too, get rid of the guilt. If there's any guilt there that, you as a mom and as a wife, I see it all the time in our coaching sessions and stuff like that they feel so guilty. Like I can't give my husband enough time. I can't give the kids enough time. I'm trying to do the homeschool thing, and it's overwhelming, and I feel guilty at the same time. Don't let that, don't let that come over you and just take over your life. That is, it's not true. So, very good question. Very good question. Yeah. That's right. You clap over there, Milan. You clap over there, Milan. Listen, guys, too, while we have you here, we have partnered with VidAngel. And if you guys haven't heard about VidAngel, it does wonders for your television. I mean, no matter what you're watching from, Netflix to whatever, it allows you to automatically remove stuff that you don't want to show in a movie or a show at all. You can pre-do it too.
Skip past it.
It automatically skips past it. You can say, hey, I don't want anything that's going to be disrespectful to God or anything that's going to be, kissing or whatever, and it will take care of it, all of it.
You can do it like up front, like these are the things I don't want to see in any of my movies or shows, but you can also do it like movie specific. Like let's say we're having just me and you movie night, and we want to watch some action movie, but we don't want all the gory, graphic violence cut out of it. We want to watch it. We can go in and customize that exact movie. It'll give us a bullet point list of what all scenes are in there, and we can mark it off. Nope, don't want that. Nope, don't want that. Yes, yes, yes. And then push play.
But it doesn't spoil the movie for you too at the same time. It doesn't say,
Yeah.
hey, this particular character does this in the movie, so you don't have to worry about that. And you can obviously turn it on and off however you like. And you can use our promo code Henry Victoria, and I think they have a special right now.
Yeah, normally our code gets you 1 month free, but right now you can get 3 months for $3 a month with our code.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll put that code in the bio. If you guys have any more questions, man, we got a few people in here. Any more questions, drop it in. Ask relationship questions. Why you love your man so much.
Somebody asked that?
No, I just made that up.
Let me count the ways.
Oh, you actually love me, girl. That's all right. That's all right.
You thought I was talking about you?
What's the code again? She says, for VidAngel,
Henry
it's
Victoria.
Henry Victoria. HenryVictoria. Henry Victoria
No
is
spaces.
the code. No spaces at all. And it is VidAngel. It's great. You'll love it. That's what we do. So we plan on doing a group for like movie nights and stuff and do reviews for certain movies. We just went through Alex Cross show on
I'm
there.
waiting for season 2.
We're waiting for season 2, but it's so good for us, especially for us as Christians. Some stuff we just don't want to see.
Yeah.
And it's great to have have that ability just to have that stuff already moved out.
Yeah.
So again, the code is Henry Victoria, and it's VidAngel.com. So
Like I can watch Bridgerton
Bridgerton.
without seeing any nude people.
And there's a lot of that in
There's
Bridgerton.
a lot of it in there.
They just be like, "Hello, mate," naked. How you doing today? Kissing. I love you. Marry me. It's like, whoa. It's like,
That's an Australian accent, not a
I was like,
not
what's English accent?
yeah, like old
Okay,
English.
can you show me what an English accent is?
No.
See what I'm saying? But you can talk about me. See, that's your problem. Always dissing me, but you can't give a solution.
I might be always dissing you, but I'm also always
Okay,
kissing
here it
you.
is. Here it is,
What?
right here.
What?
English. Good heavens.
That's a Australian migrant that came to England.
Whatever. That is good stuff. Oh, also, Andrea, if you're still in here,
Alexander.
Miss Andrea, if you're still in here, if you're not
Alexander.
following our page, please follow our page. Obviously, we have the YouTube, we have Instagram, we have TikTok too. Just
Yeah.
search by our name, whatnot. So, yeah, and we have tons of content around some of the stuff that you asked there. So, that's crazy. I've been trying to search for movies for the family on movie nights and struggling. VidAngel is
hard.
going to be so helpful. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes, we were the same. So I noticed, I don't know, maybe it's been 2 years ago now. I noticed that when I was looking for family movies, the whole family section was removed in a lot of cases, depending on which platform you go to. And so that was a thing. And then the family movies had words and stuff in them that
Yeah,
I'm like,
they still
what,
have stuff
what
in
type
there
family
that
is
they
this?
slide in there.
So,
Even we really don't like for our kids to watch even it's not curse words. I forgot what VidAngel calls it, but it's like stupid or butt or dumb or whatever it's called. It's like childish something language. We can get rid of that too. And like we don't like too much kissing scenes in cartoons. We can just get rid of all those.
Like I said, the thing is that you can just automatically turn it on and off at your whim. So if you wanted to have that back in there when you two watch or just you by yourself, then you could do that. But it's been great. It's been great. So yeah, try it. Let us know what you think of it, and share it with friends. Tell them they can use the same code too, Henry Victoria, and get the promo and all of that stuff.
Yeah, the promo is only until May 31st for that.
To May 31st. Okay.
For that 3
May
months for
31st.
$9.
Sweet. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
it's a great deal. It's good stuff. So
Because before we would have to like preview a movie
yes,
and then we would watch it with the family. That's double the time.
that is the time. So instead of a 2-hour movie, you're looking at 4 hours now.
Yeah.
Type thing. And if they want to watch again, now you jump to 6 hours for a movie that you have to. It's just
Or
crazy.
you gotta
man.
remember where to skip. Like
Yeah, because like you said, they throw all types of
They throw
slick
all
stuff
type of stuff in
man.
there.
You're just like,
It does not
this
matter.
movie's PG, but yeah, you're gonna have
here's some boys kissing boys in here too.
all that type of stuff. So good. So yeah, hopefully it works out well for you and you enjoy it and all that stuff, and maybe you guys get some movie time or fun time, stuff like that. Because we've been there, trust me. Because I'm always funny about other people keeping our kids. So as long as we had kids, and our oldest is 7 now, Victoria is the one that's there with them. That's for 7 years. So it can be tough, man. So I understand what it's like for sure. Any more questions? You guys have any more questions, comments, relationship questions, marriage questions, divorce questions? Questions about
divorce questions.
all of it, because we just came out with a divorce course as well.
Should I get a divorce course?
Should I get a divorce? That thing is powerful, and that link, of course, is in our bio too. You can click on that and go there and get the course. That is powerful.
Yeah. So if you're having marriage problems and you're on the fence of like, oh, but I'm Christian, but like I don't know if I should get a divorce. Like maybe there's not adultery going on, and maybe there's this going on, but not that. Or maybe I'm unhappy. Like, can I get a divorce if I'm unhappy? Like, this tackles all of that.
Esper is in here. Esper recovering from FFS. Wish me a speedy recovery. I don't know what FFS is. I don't know. whatever condition it is, but certainly, we are hoping speedy recovery for you, my brother. That all will be well. All will be better for you too as well. We do prayer nights on Wednesday nights.
Yeah,
too.
we just had one last night.
Yeah, we just had one last night. So always praying, man, and we'll keep you on the prayer list and all that. So
We
good
got
stuff.
Bible study tonight.
We got Bible study tonight
Live
too.
tonight.
Live
Right here on YouTube.
right here from Earth. Woo.
On Yizzy Tizzy.
Yes, indeed. All that.
On Earth.
Drops.
From Earth.
Yeah, from Earth. You never know. You know what I mean?
Sounds like a wrestler
Because
intro.
our love is out of this world. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow.
Yeah. We're like, ooh, yes. Look at look at I saw that turn around. She's like, ooh, a real man. Like that. Definitely. We still got to figure out what we're going to do for our anniversary this month, though. Man.
I'll ask ChatGPT for some ideas.
What time is the study? What topic? So I don't know where you are. We're on
We're
the
Pacific
West,
time.
We're Pacific time. So it is only 10 o'clock here. I don't know what time it is right now where you are, but it's going to be 6 o'clock our time. And we are diving into the body, understanding the body, obviously in the spiritual and the physical aspect of it. Why does the enemy want our body so bad? Unclean spirits, demons. Why do they want the body so bad? How do we deal with that? How do we treat our bodies? If our bodies are a temple of the Holy Spirit, then how should we be carrying ourselves and doing all of these things? So yeah, we're gonna do a dive into the body and understanding from Scripture what that means, what we need to be aware of, all of those types of things for sure. So good question. Also, if you guys want to give, maybe you guys like what we do, our ministry or whatever, maybe you like that, you can give, you can Cash App and say, hey, I want to give these people $1. What's our Cash App is what?
$ Henry and Victoria.
$, Henry and Victoria is our Cash App. Or maybe you want to send $1 billion, I don't know. Or maybe you just want to pray for us, because we certainly need that always too. That works for us. We thank you on that. So Alexandria is on the same time as us. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe you'll join us tonight. And it's not long. It's usually maybe for the Bible study, it's usually about 30 minutes. Unless we get some and I try not to get off course, because sometimes people ask all types of questions, super theological questions. Hey, what about this, man? What's Moses' last name, and can you explain it? I'm like,
Who was Moses' third cousin?
all this type
On
of
his
stuff.
mom's side.
So we try to keep it centered for the most part, and we try to keep it just fun, a good experience, man, for people of God to come and engage and explore and stuff like that. So good stuff.
All right, babe, we got to wrap it up. We
gotta wrap it up.
We got to eat. It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. You got to eat. I appreciate you guys, man. We are going to be getting out of here.
But we'll see y'all tonight.
We will see you tonight on the Bible study call for sure. Much love and much appreciation. God bless you all.
Wait. Where can they? Because
okay.
they're not really supposed to know about the Bible study call. Our spiritual growth community on Tuvu is where we post all of our stuff, like what's coming up and all of our quizzes and Bible verse memorization. It's like an accountability group
With the calendar.
with a calendar,
Quizzes.
so you can follow along. But it's not just us on Tuvu. There's a lot of other.
Is that not in our
Believers.
link also? We can't
Yes,
get that
it is.
on our link? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Sweet. Enjoy your meal. See you soon. Thank you, Alexandria. Peace out.